Amy from MastroStretch, and today we're going to work on pelvic floor pain and reducing the symptoms of pelvic floor pain. So what you're going to need is a soft foam roller, like this OTPT soft foam roller. If you don't have that, you're just going to roll up your hard roller in a yoga mat. You're also going to need a yoga tune-up gorgeous ball or a squishy Pilates ball. And if you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe to it by clicking right here. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Pelvic floor pain is not fun. Many reasons why people might get pelvic floor pain. It could be, childbirth. It could be some prolapse happening. There's different types of prolapse. It could be you wear heels a lot, and that could be not only like high heels, but also running shoes with a bigger heel on the back than the front. That can cause the tension in the pelvic floor to become not optimal. So just like everything else, we don't want the pelvic floor muscles to be too tight or too lax. And right here is a picture of the pelvic floor muscles. These are the ones we're going to be targeting today. So let's start with the roller. So there are smaller rollers out here, narrower, and that actually work really well, that are specifically made for pelvic floor issues. So we're just going to sit in a yoga squat, a deep squat position with the roller long ways. And you're going to feel that gently massaging, putting some pressure on the pelvic floor. So around the inside of the glutes and that sling. So our pelvic floor is the sling that holds things in between the legs. The diaphragm would be the top of the pelvic floor, and the pelvic floor is at the bottom. So it makes this kind of like cone. And breathing affects, this functional breathing affects the pelvic floor in a big way as well. And I think I have a video on that, so we might link to that at the end. So go ahead and just apply some pressure. Let's take a few breaths here and just notice if you feel the pelvic floor contracting and relaxing as you breathe. So let's do some diaphragmatic breaths. So you're going to breathe through here instead of here. You're going to inhale and exhale. So like I said, the diaphragm and pelvic floor have a symbiotic relationship, right? So as the diaphragm pushes down, the pelvic floor kind of has to hold in everything. And then as you release that breath, as you exhale, it's going to go, the diaphragm goes back up into the ribs, and then the pelvic floor kind of, again, can relax a little bit. So take another breath there. See if you can feel that contract, relax. It's hard. It's very hard to connect to this area. And then just start to gently rock side to side. Again, we're just massaging it in a very gentle way. If you feel any pain, don't do it. So just massaging that area. And then go ahead and gently come off the roller. And then we're going to move into the gorgeous ball. So set the roller aside, grab the gorgeous ball. We're going to sit on top of the gorgeous ball and do a little more gentle massage for our pelvic floor. Let's sit with our legs cross-legged. Now we're getting into a little different area. The roller probably hit a little more of the back side. This will be, if you shift your weight forward, will be more of the front side of the pelvic floor, and you can massage side to side here. Massaging the pelvic floor. You can go forward and back. And remember, if you are having pelvic floor issues, See if you live in an area that has a pelvic floor physical therapist. I didn't even know this was a thing until one of my clients was going to a pelvic floor physical therapist for bladder issues. So really, if you are having some issues, you don't have to just live with it. Maybe many doctors might tell you, your general GP might tell you that it's just the way it is, but these things can be corrected. So look into it if you are suffering from any type of prolapse or bladder issues or pelvic floor issues or pain. Highly recommend that you go look into a pelvic floor physical therapist. Okay, now let's shift that ball over to one butt cheek, okay? So we're gonna extend that leg. Let me reorganize here. We're gonna extend that leg. We're on one butt cheek and just massage the butt a little bit. And again, this is all very gentle because it is a sensitive area. And then let's go ahead and switch sides. So you're going to put the ball under, and you want the ball squishy. You don't want it fully blown up. And like I mentioned, you have to really look at your shoes and your breathing for pelvic floor issues. So you might be chest breathing a lot, so focus on some diaphragmatic breathing exercises, and then also get out of the heeled shoes. Really start to reduce the height of your heels. That includes tennis shoes and sandals and wedges. Anything with a bigger back part of the shoe than the front part of the shoe. And that will help resolve some of these issues as well. Good, okay, come off slowly and release. I hope that helps some of your pelvic floor pain. And if it did, just leave a comment, say, hey, this helped me, thank you very much. I always appreciate the comments. And if you like this, I have more videos on all things pain related. Go ahead and check out my playlist. You can also download, or not download, it's an online program. It's a 30-day mobility WOD calendar, so you can get access to that. You can click here and get access to that for free. And thank you so much for watching. Please share this with somebody that it might help. And until next week, bye for now.